GaySA Radio, where you are family. This is The Steam Room, brought to you by the South African National Department of Health's Phila project. I am Max, and we are exploring sex between men. So first of all, what is daytime sex, and how is it different from other kinds of sex during other times of the day? Here's what some people we spoke to said. What do you understand by the term daytime sex?
Daytime sex is pretty much daytime sex. I think there's no other way to explain it. I don't know how else I can explain daytime sex. I think it's just sweaty and messy. It makes the perfect description of daytime sex, don't you think?
My understanding of the term daytime sex, or DTS, is sex that obviously takes place during the daytime, but it goes beyond during the daytime. And it's sex that happens in terms of neglecting your daily responsibilities just so that the sex can happen. So if someone was, for instance, to say leave their children unattended, or to bunk work or school, or to miss an exam just so they can go and have sex, that is my understanding of daytime sex. It's not just the period in which the sex takes place, but it's also the circumstances under which is usually that there is a sacrifice of some sort that had to be made, or one of the two people had to, or more than two people had to go the extra mile for the coitus to happen.
How is having daytime sex different from sex in the evenings? Is it more exciting, perhaps?
I don't know. I think it depends on the weather, you know. If it's hot, then it must be miserable to have sex in such a state weather. And if it's cold, and like right now it's winter and it's daytime, and I think it's okay. You know, I think it's better.
We always associate sex with the night time and with the darkness, and sex has always had this like connotation of naughtiness. You know, so to be doing something that's usually done at night during the day, it's like, you know, because also we don't want to be seen having sex, and daytime is bright, you know, and so a lot more things are visible, and because of that, it is a lot more exciting. And also because people are usually asleep at night, so during the day people are busy, there's a lot of activity, so the chance of getting caught like tripled. You know, there's a greater risk.
Have you had sex during the day, and where was it?
I've had sex during the day in Pretoria. I can't say where exactly because somebody might just go to the place. Yeah, I had, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was just a bit too hot, you know, when you're like tickling and sticky and all of that stuff. It was quite uncomfortable, but we finished off in the shower, so it made it a bit more pleasurable that way.
Lots of times. Of course, I've had sex during the day. I've had it in my parents' bedroom with the helper around. I've had it in a park. I think the most exciting and dangerous and risky daytime sex I've ever had was in the cinema. We were going to watch The Karate Kid. I don't even know how it ends. The cinema wasn't entirely empty, so also there was that whole, you know, danger of people being like 5 rows in front of you and you having to force yourself to keep quiet, but fighting that because, you know, the restraint and
Is there something you like or dislike about this type of sex act?
Like I said, the fact that it's hot and steamy, it can get a bit uncomfortable.
What I dislike is that because I'm a big girl and I have stretch marks, daytime sex, my partner gets a better view of me. You know, I like being mysterious. I like the mystique. I like you just seeing my shape. I love my shape. In the dark, you just seeing my silhouette. But during the day, you don't just see a silhouette, you know, against the window. You see everything. You see every stretch mark, every pimple, every scar, every stitch. So yeah, I think that's the one thing I'd say I don't like about it, the fact that it's too real and everything that you try to hide is exposed.
Where do you meet the men you hook up with during the day?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Phew. Okay, there are apps, hookup sites. If you feel like daytime sex, you can just jump into a hookup site and do your thing.
Usually I hook up with men who have already hooked up with at night. Like, it's not new encounters. The only new thing about it will be the environment and obviously the time of day. But I usually meet my people in social settings. So I'll either be out having lunch with a friend, or I'm out partying. When I'm doing that sort of thing, that's usually where I'll meet people. I'll also meet people on various social mediums such as Facebook and Twitter. Your people will DM you, sneak into your DMs, and we'll take it from there. And then depending on when we arranged, that's another thing also, sometimes it's a matter of convenience, because perhaps maybe you both have partners that you go home to at night, so daytime is the only time you have available. You're stealing each other, as some would put it. So it depends, yeah, but I usually meet my people in various ways, in public and social settings and on social media.
How safe is daytime sex? Do you use protection?
Oh, all the time, Protection is key. No glove, no love. It's always been said that protection. So make sure that you use it, whether it's nighttime, daytime, you use it all the time.
Well, I mean, the period in which you have sex has no bearing on the safety of the sex you're having. Say, if you want to have safe sex, you will have safe sex. And whether you're having it in the morning, daytime, afternoon, evening, or night, it's all based on your preferences and obviously your willingness to take risks. Personally, I love taking risks in terms of places and times and that sort of thing, but I don't take risks in terms of my health. So I always practice safe sex, and I also prefer to engage with people who are on PrEP. So it's very comforting to know that he's protected and I'm protected, and then we can also, you still use condoms, but in the event that we don't, you still have that, sort of backup plan. So, safe sex all the way. I mean, like I said, I take risks, many kind of risks, but never in terms of my health. No, that's not worth it.
So there you have it. That's some of the thoughts of people we spoke to. I wonder what the term daytime sex means to you. Remember, you can always send me a message on social media. Just find @GaySA Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or Instagram, and we can chat there a little bit more. This is the Steam Room here on GaySA Radio, brought to you by the South African National Department of Health's Phila project.